Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Excellent. I'm glad you're on time.
Yes, I am on time. I didn't know how to use it.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. You maybe one session, then you'll be aware of how to use the screen and everything.
Right.
So, is my voice clear to you?
Yes, I was taking somebody's help to how to use this. So, okay, it's good that you were online. So otherwise, it would
Yeah,
have become difficult for me to handle this.
absolutely. So, how was your day today?
It was nice.
hmm Okay, great.
Yes.
So, before we start with everything, you can just share your expectations from the training. Tell me something about your background, your education, and the experience that you have, and then I'll take you through my profile.
Okay, I'm Manish. I live in Jammu and Kashmir, and I am graduate, but I didn't learn English in school. I've learned English afterwards. But after my graduation, also even I didn't know any word in English. So I didn't. That time I am not born and brought up in that type of environment. After that, I realized that I should know what this language. No, it has become my hobby. Whenever I have time, I spend
hmm
time to learn English.
hmm That's great.
Yes.
So tell me about your school. Which school did you go to?
I went to hostel also where it's a compulsion to every student to speak English. There also I didn't learn anything. When you're
Uh-huh.
a child, you don't have any, and you don't have the value of something in your life. And when you
Uh-huh.
grow up, then you think that you waste time, and that's the
Uh-huh.
mistake which I made. And every child does. Maybe my next generation, my kids also are doing the same thing, but they will regret
hmm
afterwards. And
Absolutely.
time was gone. Time, they don't know the value. Because these things in our life, if we can learn all these things before 20 years of age, that helps us
hmm
until our last breath. Afterwards,
Absolutely.
it becomes a lot of stress. It's not
hmm
possible. Sometimes you have work, sometimes you have family problems, sometimes you are immense under mental stress, and then you
hmm
can't devote time. And before 20 years of age, you have nothing to do. Only you have to study. And apart from
hmm
study, whatsoever you want to learn music, dance, anything, that is the time to learn. Afterwards, after you have a responsibility of your kids, you have a responsibility of your business, and
hmm
business you have competitor also, and it's a rat race where so you have to compete with those people. You are always under immense mental stress, and the world is
hmm
such a competitive place now. It's difficult to survive also.
I
So
completely
you are.
agree what you're saying. So to talk about education, it has to be there right from your childhood. Maybe after 5 to 10 years, it's more of your skill development. The kind of career that you choose or the kind of education that you want to pursue your career in. So it is very important. So as you mentioned that, now it has become your hobby to upskill yourself in the language. So is there any other purpose that you have to learn the language, or it is just to enhance your language ability?
I want to enhance my language ability. I don't need
Mm-hmm,
English in my city where I here people don't speak, and it's some
mm-hmm,
and I am because I'm not English speaking English for a donkey years, so they
mm-hmm,
can judge. They know about
mm-hmm,
my past. If I speak
mm-hmm,
over here, they'll mock at me. So it's better if I speak my mother tongue over here. So when I
mm-hmm.
go Delhi or anywhere, if suppose somebody speaks English, I should not feel tongue tied over there.
Absolutely. Great.
Yes,
So
I
how
don't feel
o-
tongue tied anywhere now.
mhm. So how
I don't
often do
feel
you
tongue tied.
interact with people? How often do you interact with people in English?
No, I interact every day.
Oh,
I
very good.
so I interact every day with my kids, with my wife, with stranger. If suppose somebody calls me, the person is not known to me. If he speaks English with me, I speak English with
Mm-hmm,
that person.
mm-hmm,
That I do. If I put
mm-hmm,
effort every day, but on my own also to learn
mm-hmm,
to enhance my language skills. But still,
mm-hmm,
I have effort. The kids those who have gone to those school,
Hmm.
They learn the English effortlessly.
Hmm. Great.
Yes.
So that's really good to hear that, there's high level of interaction in terms of English. You talk to people in English, your family, and everybody around. So I guess whatever you're going to learn with me or whatever you are learning every day, the implementation has to be there. So which is already happening. So that's the best part. If I have to ask you, what kind of business are you in or what kind of work do you do?
I'm into service station. So
Okay.
in service station, here cars, we do the denting, painting of the vehicles.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
this is our
great.
business. It's not a
And
huge,
the
very big.
mhm. So the kind of customers
Hello.
that you get, what
Yes,
is
please.
the level of interaction?
No, they don't speak English because in our
They don't speak English.
see, it's not a culture to speak English. So there
Hmm.
are very few people those speak English over here, but I don't move
Hmm.
in that society.
I see.
Even I can say men don't speak English. Ladies speak English.
That's great.
Uh,
Okay, tell me something about your family. Who all are there?
I'm married. I have married with two kids. So
Mhm.
this that's my family. That
Okay,
yes.
tell me something about your wife, her education and everything.
My wife is graduate and she's a housewife, and my
Uh-huh.
kids they speak better than me, and
Hmm.
I speak English with them. They don't like to speak English at home, but
Okay,
they can speak English better. My daughter and son both they speak English better than me.
very good. So talk about the schools in Jammu. Are they good schools? Are you happy with the school where your kids are studying?
Yes, I'm happy because in this new generation, the school they are putting effort to giving good education. So
Hmm.
even the parents are also aware that their kids should get good education. Everybody is
Hmm.
dying and desperate to get good education to their kids, especially the parents, those who are not educated. So for them education is a very big thing. So they know the value of education. Sometimes if you go somewhere, somebody says to you write an application. There you feel nervous. You have butterflies in your stomach because you can't
Hmm.
write. So then,
Yeah.
if God gave you everything, you are blessed with
Hmm.
everything, and
Hmm.
you can't write.
Hmm.
You feel like that. You can't write.
Hmm. Hmm. I understand what you're saying. So that's
And
great.
where are you from?
I'm from New Delhi. I was born and raised in Chandigarh. So it's been 15 years that I'm placed in New
Achha.
Delhi. So I operate from here. I work from here. So
Hello.
I'm
Your voice is
located with my
breaking now.
family. Yeah. Are you wearing the headphones?
No, I'm not wearing the headphone. I don't wear headphone.
I guess that will be better because then you'll have more clarity to what is it that I'm saying. Maybe you have some internet issue also.
Hello. Internet is me. No, no. I think I have an internet issue. I'm calling. I just press the button.
Monisha, I think there's the connectivity issue. I'll call you back again.